everybody. This is Mrs. Fuller here. Today we're going to look at the museum related to one of my favorite artists of all time, Frida Kahlo. I know you have heard of Frida before. Miss Rolick has told me that you've studied her in class. This is super exciting because I love her work, and I actually got to go to this museum when I went to Mexico back in January. And let me tell you, it is amazing. I cried. It's wonderful. All right. So the particular exhibit I want to look at with you all today is this one right here. It's called Appearances Can Be Deceiving. And this exhibit is all about Frida Kahlo's wardrobe, which is perfect since we've been talking about texture this week. And clothing has all kinds of textures, particularly Frida Kahlo's clothing, because she didn't dress in a very normal way for the people, even of her time. Here we go. Here are some of her outfits. Maybe a look there. You'll notice these are really bright and really colorful, and they've got these long skirts and these loose-fitting shirts. In fact, there's a fun story. A little kid once came up to Frida Kahlo on the street, and she was probably wearing something like this. And this little boy looks her up and down and says to her, "Where's the circus, lady?" And Frida Kahlo thought that this was so amusing, so funny, that she wrote it down in her diary. And we now know about this instance years and years later. So it's pretty cool, right? So let's take a look at some of these outfits and see if we can identify some textures. Let's look at this skirt. I think that this skirt would feel smooth and silky, maybe. I think this shirt is really cool here. If we look at these embroidered details, I think that these would feel kind of bumpy, right? You were on your hands and they would have a very real sort of 3D texture. Let's look at this veil over here that's made of lace. This one would probably feel soft, but bumpy too, right? Because we've got all those lace details, and this ribbon probably feels satiny. But her outfits are so cool, right? They relate to who she was as a person, and they do that in a couple of different ways. One reason is because Frida Kahlo's mom is a native to Mexico. So if you've ever heard of like the Maya or the Aztec, basically she would have been descended from people like that. And clothing like this, maybe not this bright colorful stuff, but certainly the long skirts, were related to how a particular kind of woman dressed in a state called Oaxaca. So for Frida Kahlo, this was a way to not only express her own identity, but to honor her mom and her mom's ancestors. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoy looking through this museum. We're going to post a link for you. I encourage you to go and explore. Check out this place. It's amazing and it's huge. And if you go into the garden, I bet you can imagine what Frida Kahlo's life was like in this place. Fun fact, Frida Kahlo had all kinds of pets, even a pet monkey. And if you look it up on the internet, you can actually see pictures of her with this pet monkey in this garden. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you all so much. I hope that you enjoy looking through this as much as I enjoyed talking to you about it. And I hope that you have a great day. Bye!